Hey Wizards, it is Kieran Trollcaller, and this is Kimise playing with Kieran Trollcaller. We are here ready for the next episode of the Myth walkthrough. So fantastic. I'm excited to be here. Hopefully you guys are too. And you know what? What we're going to do is we're going to quickly check our stats. And stats haven't changed a whole lot since the last episode, but let's just go through them. We have still at level 11, about halfway through to 12. We got plenty of gold. We got some training points. As far as for our main stats, we're sitting at +9 damage and a +2%, which is good. Nothing else beyond that, but I do have some damage bonus on other spells too, which is okay. Still nothing critical on anything on this page, but we do have that extra 4%, which gives us a +15% in power pips. So there we go. Not a whole lot going on. Today's quest, this is where we're starting at. We are starting at a Look of Horror. We are now going to complete the Foulgaze quest that we got from Merle Ambrose last episode. So let's hop in here and let's let Foulgaze know exactly who he's up against. We need to get this key for Professor Ambrose, right? Whoa. I think I accidentally hit a button or something. I've never been kicked out like that. Haha, nice. Okay, so to Foulgaze it is.
You dare to defy Foulgaze? As you drift off into the darkness, your last sight will be my face. So be it.
Okay, let's finish Foulgaze off, and I see a History of Magic book there, so we might just be done with those quests, almost. Okay, righty. So, I think we're going to take advantage right away, and we're going to get rid of the Haunted Minion. So we're going to get him out of the way. That way we can just mano a mano with El Foulgazo. Yeah, okay. Yep, I'll tell you what, having an extra pip here in the early game does make life a lot better starting right off. So this one that I was able to pull off, I'm pretty happy about it. Yeah, we're going to keep it for a little while. Definitely going to keep it for a little while. Okay, so what do we need to do here? Should we go ahead and pull the minion in? Right now he'd be kind of weak, so let's go ahead. Oh yeah, let's go ahead and bring the golem in. He's going to start hitting him right away. Now he can't take a lot of hits. That's the downside to our living puppet here that we're dragging in right now. But the advantage is he's 0 pips, so I don't have to like waste any pips on him. And the nice thing about him is he's going to level single pip spells every single round. So let's go ahead and throw a trap on Foulgaze, and maybe we can go ahead and get Cyclops to go ahead and bring his reign of fouling gazing to an end, right? Yeah, we're going to shut down this Foulgaze. Great. Puppet in action. Nice. Nice. Okay, what do we got to play with? Okay. Well, you know, he's a death guy, so yeah, of course, you know, he's going to send a dark fairy down our way. No problem at all. We can take on a dark fairy. Okay. Now, hey, there's my Cyclops. Let's go ahead and send him in. He probably won't finish him off, but with any luck, the living puppet will do the finishing blow for us. Okay, you got this? Let's see. We got to name our Cyclops guy. We got to give him a name, okay? This guy we summon all the time. We're going to be summoning. You're going to see a lot of him because he's like, you know, one of your primo spells here early on. Oh, nice. One shot. Yeah, we're going to call him One Shot. How does that sound, guys? So we're going to call him One Shot. Did we get any good boots? No, no good boots. Okay, let's go ahead and read up the History of Magic. I'm not going to listen to the whole thing. We'll just move through that. Okay, guys, back to Merle Ambrose. Fantastic. Nice. How's that go? Very good. The teleporters, I tell you what, save you so much time if you're remembering to use them. You know, another really good use is having a house. Now, I haven't bought a house yet, but I don't have enough gold to pick one up at the moment, so we're just going to have to wait.
Foulgaze and found the tower key.
Woo!
Great job,
We
young
did
wizard.
it.
Now we can. My reading of the archives confirms what I suspected.
Okay,
These
Lord
invasions are being
Nightshade.
led by the. I believe he's working for Malistaire, who recently stole books
Very
from
good.
the libraries. Seek out Lord Nightshade, young wizard, and recover
The
those stolen
Storm
books.
Drain Tower.
He's hiding in the haunted cave off Triton Avenue. We must have those books returned.
Very
Hopefully,
good.
I have a very important.
We're just going to pick up this side quest here, guys. We may not get through it. Well, actually, we're not going to spend any time on it in this episode, but that's okay because we'll get back to it. I don't know, probably side questing off screen. So just a few reminders, guys. What this series is about is we are taking our wizard from level 0, and we're going to do a full walkthrough all the way to the most current content, which could be caramel, which could be a little bit past caramel. I'm not sure. It just kind of depends on where everything lands. Now, side quests will be done off camera, just because, I mean, you know, well, I'll tell you what. I've got a year. I've got a lot of episodes just to work through right now with our wizard. So it's going to take us a little bit of time to get there, you know. So this is just one of those things that, you know, we just got to be patient with. We just got to be patient with. I wonder if the Galvos Tower goes closer. Let's see. Slightly closer. That's okay. I see the cave entrance over there. So let's go hit this. Yeah, it saved us maybe 100 paces or so. Yeah, so basically what we're going to do is we're going to keep this series until we complete all of the main quest lines. So every starred quest, okay, that's what we're here to do. Okay, ooh, a Duncan Grimwater?
You made it! Good!
I'm just going to go ahead and skip him right quick, because that's not the main thing. But what we want to get down to is we got to go ahead and deal with Lord Nightshade, okay? Very cool. Yeah, there's some cool bosses here at the very beginning. Classic bosses, you know, depending on how you are. But see, the reason why I'm not following that particular quest is it's not a main quest. What we're looking for is any quests that we're going to do on screen are going to be these stars. The only ones we might not do are going to be our Myth School quests. We're going to make sure we do every Myth School quest here because, guess what? It's a Myth walkthrough. So we're going to be doing all that as we move through and continue it. Ooh, little Harvest Lord hanging out there. Very cool. Oh, here we go. And let's go ahead and hit it up. Fantastic. Yeah, there's all sorts of Halloween stuff all over the place, which is kind of interesting. So it's neat. Wow, those guys kind of OP'd. Ooh, I don't want to go in there with...
Wizard, I am having a vision.
I mean, they're obviously farming him. Okay, I'm not here to farm. I'm here to play the quest. So, sorry guys. Not going to do that. Yeah, I mean, you know, if it was something I couldn't handle or if it was something I was grinding a lot, like let's say I was grinding for the Zeus gear, I'll go in there with whatever help I can get. But since I'm not grinding for the Zeus gear, no, these are my fights. I'm here to play, not here to be carried. Okay, so let's see here. Ooh, this is going to be a little bit tougher of a fight. So let's go ahead and let's do this right. Let's go ahead and get a Golem out right away. That way he can be hitting one of them while we start socking him on the side. Ooh. Okay. That guy is going to cause us some problems right there. That is a field guard. These field guards right here, let me give you a hint, guys. These field guards are really excellent for a couple things. One, they're fantastic. I mean, they are absolutely fantastic for Monstrology. You know, one of the things I like to do is I like to pay attention to which mobs are going to be a really good minion to pull in, and that's where the key is to Monstrology. And I'll tell you what, those field guards, they have 400 health, and they're always doing really nice storm spells. So if you can grab a few field guards in the early game, they tend to be really excellent. And I'm talking about really excellent minions to call on for Monstrology. So we're going to see if we can take the field guard out, and then we're going to focus on Lord Nightshade. Okay, so good. Nightshade fizzle. That's nice. Okay, crossing our fingers. Nice, no fizzle. So the field guard is out of there. One shot's coming in to do his magic. Very good. Show us how it's done. Hurrah. Perfect. So, if you didn't notice, that was a storm field guard. So basically, myth guys get a little boost against storm opponents. So that's why we were able to get such a high hit. It wasn't just the trap; it was a combination of it all. Okay, so we've got Lord Nightshade. We got to take him down. So let's go ahead and let's do that. Let's go ahead and get a scorpion going in. And we're going to let our living puppet continue to distract him because, you know, he's in a good position to do that. Ooh, we might need to do some healing here. One of the things you want to watch for is, especially if you get close to 200 here in Wizard City, you're going to start finding yourself in danger, especially with bosses who will run 2-pip spells. So, for instance, Lord Nightshade. Oh, Lord Nightshade can and will do 2-pip spells against you. That's not a good thing. Should I say, that's not a good thing if you're at around 200 health. So what we're going to do is we're at 385. I think what I'm going to do is as soon as, yes, you'd like, check it out. He just went and fire elf me. Oh, man. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to do some healing when we get our second pit, which is going to be this next round, because that fire elf is going to take about 270, 280 points of damage off me when it's all said and done. And I'll still survive that, but see, Lord Nightshade's going to come back with another hit even after that, so we don't want to give him the chance to do me in. The good news is Living Puppet's going to keep the pressure up while I'm healing up, and he's going to go ahead and do another attack. The downside to the Living Puppets is they never do much more than 1 pip attacks. But you know what? I'll tell you what. See, I'm already at that danger zone at 195, less about 200 and less. That's what I call the danger zone here in Wizard City, because when you get that low, they can one-shot you with a good hit, and you don't want to lose that way, or at least I never want to lose that way. Very nice. See? And since we've been distracting Lord Nightshade, the Living Puppet has just been like pounding him away left and right. Okay, so I don't have a 2-pip spell to finish him off with, so I'm going to go ahead and hit him with another wand hit, which is going to be good. And I'm sure the Living Puppet's going to go ahead and hit him again. So very, very nice. We have not done a big spell on him yet. This is all 1-pip spells done by the Living Puppet and a couple wand hits done for me. We have not hit him with a troll. We have not. Heck, I haven't even hit him with a single 1-pip spell. And I believe we've got him. Even with a death wand, I think he's pretty much done. So let's take a swipe at him and see if we can finish him off. Well, after he gets his hit in, yeah, just like you know how it is, you know. So even with his resist, I bet you we can get 19 points of damage out of him. Yes, we did. 31. That works for me. Goodbye, Lord Nightshade. Very nice. So you just got to keep on.
Mysterious skeleton key.
Mysterious skeleton key. Let's go ahead. We're not doing the chest. We already know the chest is over. Ooh, that's an obsidian chest. That's for a quest much later on. We may or may not do that. I can't remember if it's a side quest or not. Yes. Very good. So we got Wizard City Protector. We are going great here. So let's head back to go see Merle Ambrose. Very good, guys. So we took down 2 of the major bosses so far this episode. Things are definitely going good. Oops.
Hey, you're back.
Let's see here. Thanks, Penny. I'm sorry. Just saw her there, so that's just me. Remember, I'm going to grab those side quests as I run by them, but we're going to focus on the main quest for sure. Okay, I think Merle's about to send us to Croc. Let's find out.
You have defeated Lord Nightshade, the
Oh,
Wraith,
yeah.
young wizard.
He's toast.
Perhaps now we can restore order to our fair city.
Very
You
good,
show
very
the
good.
headmaster the journal and
Ooh.
mysterious skeleton key.
So?
Key. Interesting.
Ah, yes.
This journal is not one of the stolen books.
No, it's
but
not.
It could give us a clue as to Malastair's whereabouts. The
Okay.
journal you recovered
Very
speaks of a
good.
hidden door behind the waterfall at
Ooh.
Rainbow Bridge. Could this be the place? No, it isn't possible. Unlock
Oh,
the
you
door
know
with the
what's
skeleton
over
key
there.
and
Merle's
investigate
being
what
silly.
lies beyond. Beware
Okay.
of what may lay in wait. I
Let's-
fear Malastair may have hidden something sinister behind that door.
Not really. It's just the death school. It's just the death school. Okay, let's go explore behind the ridge. Now, if you've played this game before, you know what I'm talking about. There we are. Because the death school fell off the edge, and so guess where it is? It's in here. So let's go ahead and let's go talk to Dworgen. There he is, the Death
Hello
Master.
there, wizard. My name is Dworgen.
Woohoo!
It's been a while since I've seen any students.
Yeah, because nobody can find the school.
Curiously, no one comes to the school anymore. Not since Malastair left.
Yeah, okay.
What? The death school has fallen below the rest
He's
of
never
the
come out to
Ravenwood
look. That's what's
campus?
hilarious.
I suppose I should get out more often.
That's awesome. Okay. Very good. So we can learn death spells here, for instance, if we want to start going up. And eventually we're going to use some of our training points so we can get Feint, because Feint's something that really every wizard eventually ends up getting. It's such a great tool. But for right now, we're just going to go ahead and not worry about that. Oops. Let's go ahead and
my
grab
report on the famous
the
crab of
quest
Sunken
from here.
City. Can you
That's
please
just
take
getting
it to
us to
Professor
grub.
Drake for me?
Let's go talk to Merle. And so that's going to open up a dungeon to go fight Grub. Obviously, that's not part of the main quest line, so we're not going to do that one on camera. But that's a really good one to do. If you guys want to see me do some side quests or dungeon lines like that, let me know in the comments, guys. So unless I hear a lot of comments saying, yeah, let's do that dungeon online,
Amazing.
I'm pretty much going to stick with mainline quests
School
only.
fell into Nightshade and survived. Do keep its location a
Okay,
secret.
no problem.
I've learned of
More
more
mysterious?
mysterious doings
Okay.
through the journal. Malastair apparently traveled to the world
there
of
we go.
Krakatopia to find the
Krakatopia.
Order of the Fang.
I
Who
knew
knows
it.
what
I knew
chaos he
it. We're
saw
getting
there.
ready to go to Croc.
Oh, young wizard.
Ooh, I got a
you
new
must
spell. I got the
use
Myth
what you have
Prism.
learned here at Ravenwood and travel to Krakatopia. I
Fantastic.
need for you to locate this Order of the Fang. Malastair is looking for...
The
Okay.
headmaster hands you.
Here, you will need these spiral keys.
Alrighty,
Now,
guys.
go
We
and
have
speak
gotten
to
the
Bartleby.
quest.
He will teach you how to travel between... I wish you well and good speed on your journey. You must find that
Fantastic,
book
guys.
before
Check it
Malastair
out.
does.
So we have
If
just
not,
leveled up.
he'll
We're
destroy
level
the
12.
spiral and everything with it.
So
The
this does a
future
few
of
things
Wizard
for us,
City
guys.
is
I'm going
in
to show you
your
what this does
hands,
for
young
us real
wizard.
quick. Okay? Now, one of the things I do want to showcase, even though it's not main quest, is some skills. Now, look at all these guys. So we've got... He wants me to go talk to him, so Homer. What this is this a quest line that we're probably going to do online because it is considered a main quest? Is doing river, the river area. So we'll see that here in a minute. We also got Egon Stats. We're going to skip that one for here. That's great if you're a member. I'm not going to worry about it. But we also got our Monstrology quest, and plus the big boss guy wants to see us as well. Okay, now the new spell that we did just get, that is a Myth Prism, and that's going to be extremely useful to us when we're fighting other Myth guys. Okay, other Myth guys. So let's go ahead and talk to the boss here, Cyrus, and let's see what he has to tell us.
So, you are turning in Marla's
Oh,
report.
not that one.
Well, it is incomplete.
We want mythic.
If she wants credit, I'll need a Cyclops one. You still want
This
to
is what we
study
want.
myth
Okay,
magic, do you?
it's time to do some Myth School.
I don't have time for you. I have more pressing
Oh,
matters.
come on now.
If you want to make yourself useful, go fetch the Cyclops Eye from my tower across the street.
Perfect. So let's go ahead and take a look at our deck. Yes, we got a couple prisms in there. If we end up having to fight the big boss guy, which we might forget, that one of these fights we got to fight Cyrus. I think it's still a little bit early to fight Cyrus, but you never know. So let's go ahead and hop in here and let's grab the eye. Hey, look, we do have to fight the Guardian Troll though. Very good. So let's go ahead and take care of this guy. Now, just as a reminder, since this is the Myth walkthrough, we are going to go through and make sure that we take on every Myth quest as we build up our Myth character, for sure. Now, guys, if you've got ideas for great pets, I'm going to start looking to well, actually, I got to get a lot more gold. But what we're going to start doing is, obviously, we're going to start looking at some pets, because I would love to get a really awesome pet for this wizard that's going to be super powerful. And so, you know, if you got any ideas or suggestions, please throw them in the comments for what type of pet should I be looking for with my wizard here. Did he even attack me? No, he didn't do anything. He just like stood in the center and just stared at me. Okay, well, this troll's going to finish him off. Not much there. But obviously it's not this round. Yeah, not going to finish him off this round. Oh, there we go. There's the attack I thought we were going to get a minute ago, but it didn't get... Oh, you know what? I think there was a delay because look at how much health I lost. Okay, very good. Oh, and I don't have attack at the moment, so let's go ahead and let's just pass for a second. So he did attack us. There must have been a bug delay in the troll attack because it did not do the animation or anything, but it did take away the health. Okay, well, we've got him done now. Cyclops will flatten him. Go one shot. Right, that's right. We named the Cyclops one shot. Shows how it is there. Woo-hoo. And plus we're using our newly acquired prism too. So this is useful. It should make that hit even stronger. Check it out, 382. Very nice. Very, very nice. Okay, let's get the eye, and let's see what this leads us to.
You pick up the Cyclops eye and put it into your pocket.
I'm carrying around a Cyclops eye in my pocket. Hey, is that a Cyclops eye in your pocket? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Why, thank you. Okay, Cyrus, here you go.
What? You defeated my How tiresome.
Okay.
Now I shall have to summon another. I don't have any more
Okay,
errands
so
for
go
you.
outside
Go
and talk to Ivan?
outside and
Okay.
talk to Ivan, the Tree of Myth.
He's kicking me out.
I
Okay.
have work to do.
Let's go talk to Ivan. Okay. Because it's going to lead us to something. Hopefully a new spell. So, Ivan, talk to us, sir. Ivan.
Don't let Professor Drake upset you.
Yeah, he's not bothering me.
That's
He's cool.
just his personality.
It's all good times.
I'll teach you how to form
Here
a
we
myth
go. This is
blade.
awesome, guys. The Myth
Don't
Blade.
tell Professor Drake. What he doesn't know won't hurt him.
This guy's such a good
control
treat.
lessons, which you can find on Cyclops Lane.
Okay, guys, so we're going to head straight over to Cyclops Lane so that we can go ahead and get some troll essences because we definitely want our blade if we are going to be heading over to Krokotopia. So, when I'm playing a Myth Wizard, there's a few major points I'm looking forward to. First major point is getting the Cyclops. I love the Cyclops spell. He's like one of my all-time favorite myth spells. I mean, yeah, he's only a little 3-pip spell. Yeah, everybody's seen him over and over and over again for who knows how long, right? You know, but he's just so awesome. Sorry, I gotta talk to Gloria.
You want to add?
Thank you, Gloria. Appreciate it. Fantastic. Okay, let's keep on going here. So what we have to do is we have to do some troll essence, right? Let's make sure we're looking at the right things. So let's go ahead and mythin. There we go. Mything in action. I love that. Mything in action. There's some trolls right there. So we're going to get this troll essence because we want that blade big time. That blade is going to help make our lives much easier here in the game. Okay. Well, let's one-shot the guy and let's move on. So basically, what I'm looking for early game is I'm looking to get that Cyclops because the Cyclops really does help things a lot. Now, I'll be honest with you, I'm kind of gaming it a little bit by having gone ahead and used some crowns to get myself this cool wand in the Gulcher. But I'll tell you what, movement, being able to get places quick and not having to walk around, makes a big difference, in the game. Okay, we only got one, so we need to go ahead and get another troll. So that's okay, they're all right here. But I'll tell you what, you can see how quickly in these fights, a second pip, being able to have that right at your hand as soon as you're ready to go, how much easier this makes the game. Because, now instead of having to spend 2 rounds before you can defeat this guy, you can actually swing and knock him out first. So that's one of the big things you look for. The next big thing that I'm looking for is my blade, because the blade gives you a great advantage of giving boost to your spells. Yeah, the trap's good. The trap's excellent, but the blade gives you just that little bit more oomph, so you can really go ahead and hit them off right away. Now, the third big thing that I'm looking for here in the game will come when you hit, I believe, level, is it 22? Okay, and the spell I'm talking about is the Frog. The Frog is great because it's the first AoE you get as a Myth. Myth is actually kind of they actually have a pretty good run because they get multiple AoEs, and that really makes Myth a strong character against multi-mob assailants. So when you're having to fight 3-4 mobs, Myth can really come through with a good amount of AoEs that do different things depending on what level you're at. Like the Frog is a really great one. It's get good attack, for a fair amount of pips. Earthquake's nice because you get to take away all of your opponent's charms and wards. That's a great thing. Of course, in PvP, not everybody likes that, And when you get up to Orthrus now, because that's been one of the really awesome things, is that Orthrus now is a AoE spell as well. So you get that really powerful 7-pip AoE that you never had as Myth. So Myth is an AoE monster, especially in the early game compared to really almost any of the other schools. So that's a really big advantage that Myth brings to the table as an AoE specialist. Okay.
Excellent. Now you will just need your
So go to the Old Town,
words
summon your
of
minion.
power.
Oh, we have to Old Town.
Go to
We're
Old
just
Town
at Old
and
Town.
summon your minion.
Isn't that amazing?
He
So,
will give the words of
yes,
power
he will.
to
The
you
words of power
when
to
he
us.
appears
So those are
near
some of the things I really, really, really like about this. Now, what we're going to do here, guys, is we are going to get to Old Town. We're going to summon our minion, get our blade, and then we're going to do a big big intro to Monstrology, and we're going to talk to Professor Burke, because I really want to make sure you guys understand the value of Monstrology in growing a myth character. If you want to get the very best possible myth character you could possibly get, this is a big deal.
You
Okay,
hear the
here we
sound
go.
of powerful hooves racing toward you.
Ooh, who's racing towards us? Oh, it's down here. Okay, there we go. Oh, nice. So we get the
Mighty ho, student of myth.
Centaur.
I see that you need some mythic power words to charge your spell. I will grant you the power.
Very cool.
Hear these words well, as I can only repeat them once. Tell your master, Takoksi Squeejack Somnijack. Now I must go and create
Funny
more
words.
myths. It is the only way I ride.
Very nice. Consider that he's kind of a life guy. Very cool. Yeah, so I guess they basically took the spell animation there. That's nice. I liked it. That was pretty cool. Okay, let's go back to Ivan. Let's get our blade, and then we can talk a little bit about some Monstrology before we end this episode. Okay, so again, since this walkthrough is all about myth, then we are going to make sure we hit on these myth topics as we move through the game. Now, I'm talking about making a really fun, having a really good time playing myth, not just buzzing through as fast as we
Now
can.
have your power words?
Yes, sir, we do.
Great. Speak them, and I will combine them to create the spell.
As you speak the words, you can see I
Very nice.
chanting them,
Awesome.
binding them with the troll.
There. Mythblade has now been prepared. Use it wisely,
Awesome. Check
my
that out.
friend.
Plus 35. That blade is second only as far as power, as far as boost to your attacks. Is second only to the Ice Blade, which is a plus 40. So plus 35, good. It's as good as you get for the fire, you know. And I don't know if you guys have seen the rankings, but Myth is actually the third best hitter right after fire and right after storm. So this is pretty cool. Now let's talk Monstrology, guys.
Can I help you? Oh, yes, of course.
Here we
You're the one I
go.
was told
Principal
about.
Monstrologist
I'm
Gilda
Principal
Burke.
Monstrologist Gilda Burke. Thanks for Headmaster Ambrose
Okay,
is allowing me
so-
to recruit talented
Yep,
and studious
so his
young
new
wizards
problem-
for an exciting new
Very
elective
good.
program.
Monstrology.
It's an ancient practice from my home
Okay,
world.
so we're about to get some action
I've
here.
come to share the motto of Monstrology
Okay.
is know
So
thine
basically, we're
enemy.
going to extract
You'll learn
animus.
To profile your enemy, extract their strength. We use special monstrological extract spells to
Yeah,
enchant
yeah.
damage spells, which
Okay.
can then capture an enemy's very essence and enchant.
Okay, I'm just going to buzz through this because she goes on
Start
forever.
with the lost
Well, we're going to
souls
start with the
on
lost
Unicorn
soul.
Way. Extract one lost soul animus, then return here, and we'll wrap up your introduction to Monstrology.
Okay, so look at Monstrology. Monstrology is a myth school. So this is a huge advantage. And I'll be honest with you, even if you don't buy any of the other Monstrology spells, this is the one to get. So first off, let's go ahead and run right over to Unicorn Way. And we're going to go ahead and grab the Lost Soul, because I just want you to see this. Now, the whole idea is to be able to collect as much animus as possible, because the more animus you collect, then you'll be able to use Monstrology in a few different ways. So let's say you're you're a solo fighter and you want to have really great minions to pull in. That's one way to use Monstrology. So you can make your own treasure cards focused on getting you different types of monsters. So for instance, let's say you wanted to get some Lost Soul minions. Let's do this action right here. Okay, bam. Okay, so use Monstrology, and actually my deck's probably not, it's perfect fine. You got to take that, apply it to a spell, boom. Now you got the Monstrology insignia right here on your spell, and now we can go ahead and attack the Lost Soul. So, boom, we hit the Lost Soul. Yay, no fizzle. No fizzle whizzle, right? And boom, just like that, we've got ourselves some animus. And when we get the victory sign, you'll see it. Yep, so we collected 2 Lost Soul animus, which is fantastic. Now, that already takes us to the badge, and so we're good to go. But basically, let's go ahead and take a look at our Monstrology tomb, just so you guys can see what we're talking about. So, let's see here. Monstrology, Monstrology, Monstrology. Here we go, Monstrology. So we've collected 1 Lost Soul. Now there's 3 ways you can do it. You can do a summon treasure card. That's how I use it. I use it so that I can summon these monsters whenever I need to. They're only like 2 pips a piece, but if you grab the right ones, they're very, very strong minions you can summon for only 2 pips. Like I said, a Field Guard would be a fantastic one to bring in. So that's like 1 guy a farm. And you only need 6 Animus required to make one. So basically we could fight 2 more Lost Souls and we can go ahead and make a card. You can also make them so you can add them to your house. So you can create, so basically you can create a card that puts a Lost Soul at your house. You have to collect 15 Animus to do that and 1,500 gold. Oh yeah, you have to spend gold too on these as well. Okay, that's not a bad way to do it. I guess if you're into housing and you like decorating, this is a great way to help decorate your house. Now, the last way is you can create an Expel Treasure card. So, for instance, if you collect enough of them, you can create an Expel Treasure card, which will just go ahead and expel the spirit out of there. Now, honestly, this is cool, but I think it's awful expensive for what it does. If I was to do anything about Monstrology, I would like lower the cost, and I would make this really, really cheap to do. Because honestly, you know, 2,000 for an Expel Treasure card, it just seems kind of ridiculous for a Lost Soul. I mean, why am I going to expel a Lost Soul when I just beat him? For this to be valuable, it needs to be a lot cheaper than you going in and just hammering away your opponent. So, again, I think the best way to do it is to create your minions. Okay, so let's go ahead and head back to Monstrologist Burke, and let's go ahead and get that first assignment. And offline, one of the things I'm going to be doing, guys, I'm going to be go ahead and farming some different Animus. Probably going after, what do you call that one? Oh yeah, probably be going after some of those Field Guards, because those are excellent ones to go with.
Extract an animus from
Hey.
an undead enemy?
Okay.
Correct. The Monstrology tome, notwithstanding.
Favorite? Okay, very good.
It's like an echo of the enemy.
Yes.
You
She
can
just keeps
also
talking.
create an
Okay,
expert
but I pretty much
monster
explained everything to you
if
guys,
you've the
so we should be
proper
good.
versions.
Very
And
good.
Don't worry if
Oh my
your house
goodness.
isn't. Now, if you've any questions,
Wow,
and
she
remember,
never stops,
that's
does
your
she?
wish. So keep
Ah.
an eye out for me in your journeys
Okay, very
down
good.
the spiral.
So,
Until
basically, the
then,
way to talk to her is
welcome
like, for
to
instance,
Monstrology.
gosh, she
Come
just
in,
doesn't stop
get
talking, does
cracking.
she? Woo! Okay, is you can now be able to select other types of animals. Like, for instance, here, she sells the Extract Spider and the Extract Colossus. Those could actually be pretty useful depending on what you're trying to do. Honestly, though, even if all you did was have the Extract Undead Animus, you run across so many good Undead style minions, you are not going to run out of any chance to be able to be successful. But guys, unfortunately, it's that time again, and this is all we can get done for today. So, guys, this is Kimise playing Kieran Troll Caller, and I'm hoping to see you guys again on the next episode. So, for right now, guys, thanks for hanging out with me. We'll be heading to Krokotopia next episode. Oh, yeah. Let's do this thing. Bye-bye, guys.